I'm not afraid of dating, but I'm afraid of sitting here waiting for the phone to ring, a text message to come up, or being dumped by my latest boyfriend. I'm not afraid of dating. Of course I'm not afraid of dating, but I'm afraid of being in a relationship and that person will not allow me to be who I am. I'm not afraid of dating. Of course I'm not afraid of dating because I'm standing here today. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Margaret Thorli. I'm the author of A Single Mother in the Dating Game. Why did I write the book? Now, can you imagine being dumped by a text message, by social media? Okay. Can you remember when you started to date at the age of 21, in the 30 and golden age? How did you feel? You see, when we're entering a relationship, sometimes it depends. It depends. What happened is that the experience that we have when we were growing up with our parent, it impacts us a great deal because what we learn from them, it becomes the drop back of our foundation, excuse me, as we move forward. And we use that moral compass as we enter in the relationship. Sometimes that moral compass of value, it affects us a great deal with our new partners, our children, and our work colleagues. And what do? Is, first of all, as I sat and started to reflect on my relationship that I have with my father, what really stood out for me, it was one, love, respect, and being dependent. The thing we need to learn is about loving ourselves. And it's not selfish to love yourself. It is actually self-full. Because you cannot love somebody on an empty tank. How do you love a partner if your empty tank is not filled? How could you have compassion for your partner if your tank is empty? So what do? First, we gotta love ourselves. Fall madly in love with yourself. The way you look, the way you think, the way you talk, and those people around you. You see, as a single mother, sometimes it's very difficult to go on a date. So when I went on my first date, it was rather strange. I was in a relationship. It was quite a loose relationship. We weren't committed to one another, and yet we've got a child. He had his own business. I have my own business. He had his own home. I have my own home, which was brilliant. It suited me great. We don't have to spend that much time, only when I need you, that kind of thing. But however, he lost his business, and I lost my business at the same time, at the same month. And we were forced to sit down and talk. And we had a very painful and a difficult conversation. As we had that conversation, I started to think, this is not working for me. I couldn't support him emotionally. He couldn't support me at all. So I focused, started a business, a new business. The dating game, I had to drop that. Within the 9 years, I focused on being a mom. I focused on developing a business. I focused on building a brand. And I forgot myself in between that. And one day, my son, 18, he's dating. And I'm sitting there, my son is dating. What about you? What are you going to do about that? And as that happened, and I remember one Friday was going away, spending the weekend to the new girlfriend, did a little bit of pep talk, the do's and don'ts, going to your girlfriend's place, don't leave your socks behind, she don't have to pick the socks up for you. So we had the talk, And as he left and I sat there, I got into a routine within the last 9 years. Glass of wine, laptop, TV. That was it. Glass of wine, laptop, TV. But this time, he's no longer there. My son was out. The house was cold. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Picked up the glass of wine, drank it, sat back a bit on the settee, thinking, oh my God, you're home alone, Mum. Home Alone Mum. You've watched the movie, Home Alone Mum? Part 3 is coming. Home Alone Mum. My story. And as I think about that and start to panic, right, I'm going to go into a relationship. Oh, relationship? How does that work? Anyway, I went on a holiday. I came back. Felt really great. My company won an amazing contract, had the meeting. And then as I'm going to my car park, met this amazing guy, chat me up, felt really good, got chat up after 9 years. Yeah, that's good. I still got it, girl. Yes, you still got it. But we went on a date. Got on a date, panic, worried. As we sat, the waiter came in, gave us the menu. He put the menu down, and he looked at me. I've eaten. What? You've eaten? Okay. Margaret, what do you do? What do you do? Do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? No. Margaret, you're going to sit down. You're going to have that meal. Not only that, you've got your own money. You can pay for the meal. So I sat down. The conversation was strange. And then after a while, came to an end. He says, can I see you again? I said, okay. Tried it a few times. 4th time, 5th time, forget it. That's not going to work. However, what it taught me is to reflect back to my relationships. What were my relationships in the past? I didn't stay in the past. But I said, you've never celebrated your achievement. Celebrate your achievement. What kind of relationship are you looking for? As I begin to think about that, I try not to play the victim card. You see, we mustn't play the victim card because it takes us to the victim hotel. And when we get to that hotel, we get stuck in that hotel. But what I did was turn the spotlight onto me and think, okay, what happened to this relationship? What did I learn from it? When you're a single parent, you lose yourself because all you think about is the business, the paying the bill, the this, the that, the school runs. That's all you think about. Now here I am asking the question, how many women like me in the same situation? What is happening to us? The first thing I need to do was to impact my mind in thinking what I'm going to do. As I move forward doing that, I start making a list. What are our qualities? What are our qualities? As you get to know who you are and your qualities, things begin to work. And as I ask those questions, there was one question I asked myself. Are you truly ready for dating? Will you date yourself? And the answer was no. Why was the answer no? I was too busy. I was too busy with my business. So how am I going to have time for dating? And then I thought, right, the next person I'm going to date, they must know what I do and the passion that I have for it. I also begin to learn. Every one of us come with baggages, but the thing I need, somebody's going to love me enough, care for me enough, support me enough to unpack my baggages. Because first of all, changes has to come from us. The next thing we need to learn is making a decision. And the decision is to let go the hurt, the pain that you've experienced from that relationship. The thing is, it's not about that person. It is about you. It is about you getting your healing. It is about you being set free. And for me, that's what I needed to learn. I'm good at sabotaging my relationship. I'm number one. Oh, yes. But you see, my baggage was respect. I never respected my father. And here I am in a relationship. How do I respect this new man in my life? How do I respect him? How do I allow him to be who he is in the relationship? So I had to look at respect. What does it really mean, allowing the man to be who he is in the relationship? The list is there. But another key is about, we look at qualities, we want this quality, that quality. There's a saying, a man always looks for a virgin. My question, are they a virgin? Because we do that all the time. I want this partner to have that partner to have that. But for me, the next baggage that I carry a lot, that baggage is independent. That was my mantra when I walked into a relationship. There's nothing a man can do for me that I can't do myself. But the thing is, with that baggage, I limited the man to be who he is, to help me, to support me. And I was so afraid to ask for support because I was so busy playing the independent card that I forgot. Because I'm afraid if I ask for help, I will show my vulnerability. I will show my weakness. The thing we need to remember, what is your own breaking point? What would you not cross over? What is your deal breakers? And mine was, in the relationship, was a guy that kept talking about money, money, money. Doesn't matter how I moved the conversation, it was all about money. And I've gone past that stage. So we got to know what our deal breaker is. We got to not settle for less with Mr. Make Do. And we do that a lot. We get Mr. Make Do, we're going to change Mr. Make Do. Guess what? You can't change Mr. Make Do because he's telling you who he truly is. Who is your soulmate? When I meet my soulmate, this is what I'm going to say to him. Take my heart and caress it in your loving hands. Take my love and embrace it into your hands. Take my lonely nights and turn them into the most joyful, loving happiness as we intertwine one another. And I will give you all that is mine to give. Who are you in the relationship? I asked the question. Who are we in the relationship? Let me tell you who you are. You are awesome. You are beautiful inside and outside. You are smart. You are funny. You are kind. You are worthy to be loved. You are not too much or too little. You are more precious than pearls, than rubies. Your smile. Oh yes, your smile. Your smile lights up the world. I ask again, who are you in a relationship? My name is Margaret Thorli. Thank you so much for listening to me. And ladies, we are very precious. We're an amazing people. We've got so many gifts. But the first thing we need to do is to know who we are. It is a long journey to find love and our soul mate. From this far, I love to say thank you so much. God bless. Thank you.
Let's give her another round of applause, please. That's her third time on stage. How do you feel now?
Oh, I think now the nerves just come.
Did she seem nervous? No. Third time that she's been on, and I like to say you're doing really well with your growth, and these are the kind of events that you need to speak at and share your story. So I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Let's give her another round of applause to Margaret Thorli.